Hello, my name is Nat. Welcome back to the Modern Standards podcast. This week we have a Halloween special. This should be going out on the 31st of October, so happy Halloween. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone's up to something. Obviously, lockdown rules, it's a bit shit at the moment, but I hope you're finding some way to enjoy it. Today, obviously, we're joined with our co-host Oscar.
Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about lots of things for Halloween, obviously, from spooky to
Spooky stories.
ghost stories,
Yeah,
pretty much anything to do with Halloween.
Halloween
But
related.
first,
Yeah.
we're going back to Jack for our 5 Would You Rather questions of the episode.
Yes. So, obviously, with the Halloween period and stuff like this, I thought I'd make them a little bit spooky. And you haven't heard these yet, have you?
Nope.
I kept them for you when we were going over the rehearsal. I didn't tell you what they were because I wanted you to be there for the first thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the first one that I have is: would you rather be trapped in a clown maze or be trapped in a haunted building for a week?
See, when you first said that, I was gonna say clowns because I hate clowns, like, completely.
Yeah.
But then you said fucking
Haunted building for a week.
haunted building for a week. Like, nah, I'd rather just go in. Wait, is it in the clown maze for a week? Or...
Yeah.
Ah, see, I feel like just in the clown maze because they're not going to do anything, are they?
Yeah, you raise a valid point. I'd probably.
Whereas haunted or abandoned house, whatever it is, like, anyone could be coming in there. You don't know.
Yeah.
Could be people living in there. Anything.
Yeah, you raise a valid point actually. Yeah, no, fuck
Yeah.
that. I think I'd stick with the clown maze as well actually.
Yeah.
Would you rather be trapped in a box with spiders crawling all over you, or trapped in a box with snakes slithering all over you?
Oh, snakes, definitely. I love snakes.
Yes, I would take snakes. I fucking despise spiders. That is
Same.
my one fucking true fear.
If you would have said rats, it would have been chaos for me. Two things I hate them.
Really?
Can't deal with either spiders and rats.
Wow.
That's the biggest.
So we've learned something new about Oscar this week. He doesn't like rats at all.
Oh.
So the next one we have: would you rather go out drinking to a motive or a party on Halloween, or stay in and watch horror movies on Halloween?
I feel like it could vary. Sort of depends on the mood, who you're with, and everything.
I think if I was with a certain someone watching movies,
Yeah,
then 100% any day of the week.
But if you just,
But if you're just with
mates,
I would definitely go to the motive if I wasn't with a certain someone.
Yeah.
Would you rather go back to the age of 10 so you can enjoy trick or treating again, or stay as you are and just leave it as you are and never go back to trick or treating? But if you go back to the age of 10, you have to go back to the age of 10 and stay as the age of 10.
I'd take age of 10. Firstly, because you're in primary school, absolutely la. And then, secondly, I feel like trick or treating has changed a lot over the years, and it's not quite the same as what it used to be. So.
Yeah, that's true, and I'd go back for the 10 years as well, because obviously last episode we talked about school and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd go back and change so much. I'd put my head down.
Yeah.
And just not be a cunt. This last one's not a would you rather, it's sort of a would you prefer.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? Would you prefer the Halloween spirit or the Christmas spirit?
Christmas, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like Halloween's just like.
I don't really know. I think I've
comes and goes straight away, didn't it? But you got you got Christmas. It all lead up to it, and then after.
I don't know. I think I've sort of lost like Christmas spirit. You're like, I don't really care for it this year.
Yeah.
Because this year's been so fucked.
Going on.
Yeah.
And you can't spend it with your family or nothing. Not allowed under.
No, did you see the new rules that have come in place? Like police will be able to come in and break up families.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? That's mental to me.
Surely, if you've got 6 people in your house and the police officer asks to come in, that's 7 people.
Yeah, tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, can't come in.
Yeah, exactly. And like obviously talking about like the trick or treating thing and that, it's like trick or treating is not the same as what it used to be, as you said.
Yeah, I feel like
With trick or treating, there used to be quite a lot of tricks involved.
Yeah, I mean, with all the snowflakes about this day and age, you
Oh,
can't just
mate, it's
fucking
ridiculous.
can't just dash an egg out your top window and someone have a laugh, can you? They're fucking call the police on.
Yeah, like there always used to be that one little shitbag that used to go around in the estates egging people's windows. You know what I mean? And you know, the thing is, for a few years, I was that little shitbag.
It was fucking annoying. It was fucking annoying, but you just think about it, you laugh.
The best one, the funniest thing that happened to me, it was before I met you and that, when I used to live, and I was quite young. It must have been about 7, 8 years ago. I was probably about 9 or 10, and I went out trick or treating with my brothers. 'Cause my brother took me trick or treating, and he was like
Yeah.
18 at the time or something. And him and his mates went out and flower and egged their teacher's car, and like the teacher's security cameras at the front of the house caught them. My brother got like excluded for like a week for it.
Fucking textbook.
It is fucking class. Like, what's the worst thing that you were ever given when you were trick or treating? Like, so obviously you get the sweets, or if you're American, you get the candy. But you get the sweets and your candy or whatever. And this, what was the worst thing you ever got given whilst you were trick or treating?
Oh, it was when they had like a bowl of jelly, and you have to put your head in it.
Jelly?
And try and, like, yeah, you have to like put your head in it and try and like fish something out. So obviously
Fuck
there was
that.
obviously there was like some good sweets in there. But I put my head in, I'm munching around trying to get this sweet,
Yeah.
and I just pull out some like fucking little like rubbery skeleton thing, and I'm like chewing on it. Obviously I don't know. I'm just chewing on it. I pull it out of my mouth and I'm just eating rubber. I was like, mate, what's here?
Oh my god! I think the thing was for me. There was like where I used to live. Like obviously before I met you and that. Like I said, with my brother and stuff. I think it was the same night actually. I went trick or treating and I knocked on this bloke's door, and he came out with a bowl of just peeled bananas. They were peeled as well. Like they weren't
That's
like
a bit
whole.
sus.
They were peeled. Like what the fuck? Like who's this creepy guy?
That's
And there's
strange.
always like that speculation of like, oh, you've got that pedo neighbour, or you've got
Yeah.
that pedo teacher at school, and and shit like this. We thought he was the pedo neighbour, and that just sort of that evening sort of tipped it over the edge for me. My man came out right with peeled bananas. Like what the fuck? What's your worst like? What's your like talking about the worst sweet you got like, or what you like the worst experience trick or treating? What's your like? What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you personally? Like, or you've seen, or something like. What's the
Well,
scariest thing you've been a part of?
there's literally not been much to be fair, apart from I was just fucking banging on this geezer's door.
Yeah,
No one answered for like 30 seconds. I just started walking off, and then
yeah,
just dash a bucket of water out, and I'm like, obviously it missed me, but I was just shut. I just
yeah.
wasn't expecting it, considering I was about 7.
Was this why you were trick or treating?
Yeah,
I know.
just
I'm talking about the scariest thing that's happened to you. Period.
in
Like ever.
general.
In
Oh,
general.
oh,
I'll start with this one.
yeah. You start,
About
'cause I'm
2 years ago. About 2 years ago. Do you remember when I was in that car accident?
Yeah,
And I was in hospital for about a week with that.
yeah.
They thought I broke my back. Luckily, they didn't because they found like traces of like blood in my urine.
Yeah,
And that's not nice to talk about, but they found traces in that and they were really worried.
yeah.
So they kept me in, and luckily there was a lovely insurance payment at the end of it, which I got when I turned 18. So that was quite nice. Lovely little bit of £3 in the back pocket. Big up the insurance. But yeah, what about you?
Genuinely, nothing really scary's ever happened. I don't think.
No?
Can't think about something that's genuinely just scared.
You've had a lucky life then, mate.
Yeah, I can't really.
Oh no, I tell you what, where I used to live as well, talking about the whole like paedophiles and stuff. I know it's a bit of a segue. Sorry about that. Yeah, what you will get to know is we're not very good at like transitions from subject to subject, but
Just sort of happens.
it just sort of happens, and we need to. It's something that we both need to work on as a duo, sort of thing.
Yeah,
We need to find a way of segueing
We'll be
into
alright.
different topics. I think we've been alright so far in this episode, but I could really tell in the first one
Mm.
that we were struggling quite a bit. Like when we went from
Yeah.
talking about like Three school
we
meals.
talked about,
Three school meals.
yeah,
The Holocaust. Like, it's
that
just
were
one of them
within the same
things.
sort of thing.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah,
really split up into sections. It was more just a, I don't know.
yeah.
It's calm as just like a flowing conversation, but there needs to be some sort of structure in a way, because otherwise
Obviously,
it just gets all messed up.
yeah. Obviously, we
When
are
we
still
talk
new.
about
We are
one
still new to
thing,
this.
yeah,
We need to just we need to ease into it slowly. It's not going to be like an overnight process. Like,
it'll be alright.
yeah, yeah. I hope like if you are listening to this, and if you are, I really appreciate you listening. Um, but like, if there's anything that we can do better,
Yeah, definitely.
like our socials, mine and Oscar's socials will both be in the description, like our Twitters and our Instagrams.
And even if
Just
you
message
don't want to
us.
DM us, if you don't want to DM us, just drop a comment.
Yeah, just drop a
Simple as
comment,
that.
an anonymous comment, or something like that. Like you don't have to, you know what I mean. You don't have to give us like your socials or something like that. Just let us know what we could do better, because we would like really like
Yeah,
to know.
open to any criticism or anything.
Yeah, of course. Um, what was we talking about a minute ago?
Uh,
Oh yeah, paedophile. What weird ways to get back into a fucking conversation, eh? Paedophiles. Um, but there was a bloke who, where I used to live, he like had an obsession with cameras,
yeah.
and one day like he got spotted taking pictures of the local kids without like parents' permission. So the police went round to his house, right? They found like 700 images of the kids in my area, like on his laptop. And like I was just amazed. Like
That is
what
genuinely.
drives someone to do that? It's fucking disgusting. Like what goes through someone's head that they think like that is the acceptable thing to do? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Was that your mic cut out?
I don't. I really don't understand anything.
Yeah, I know, I get you. It's just crazy to me. And
Yeah.
obviously, sorry, one more thing, completely not related to that subject. Our mics, obviously, you have to bear with us. It's a new thing, and we need to. We don't have.
Not high production.
No, it's not a high production podcast, but hopefully soon there's going to be a video podcast out where me and Oscar are going to be a little bit intoxicated, maybe a little bit, maybe a lot. I don't know when that's going to be. Sometime in the future. We're going to try and
First
set
time
that
in
up.
front of the camera will be a bit weird, but
Yeah, it will be a bit awkward for both of us.
it'll be alright. Get used to it.
Yeah, of course, and obviously we're not going to have proper microphones, but we'll try. We will try our best and try and get that sorted out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Pretty much, as much as it progresses, that's when the qualities go up, obviously. So
yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. And you know, like when we were talking about trick or treating a minute ago.
Yeah.
I saw this thing on Facebook, and it gets shared every year when I go onto Facebook about trick or treating. It's always a Karen. And always a Karen. Never
love 'em.
anyone else. A fucking Karen. Right? And it was like, so what I've got written down here on my notes, it was Karens on Facebook sharing posts like, oh, be careful, people are lacing sweets or like MDMA. And the first thing,
I think
like,
I'm-
no,
yeah,
the thing is though, the first thing that popped into my head was, who in their right mind is wasting their MDMA on kids? Like, what the fuck? Surely you can find a better use for it, mate. Jesus. But what do you think, like, with Halloween and that? Do you think it's dying, or do you think it's sort of like even more on the rise now?
I feel like it is a lot age thing, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't. It is a bit of a difficult one because I don't know. I mean, I think obviously people getting older, so it depends. Like in your area, realistically,
Yeah,
like if people are being born at the same rate, people are getting older. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because if you've got the people being born at a higher rate, it's going to be more popular in your area.
yeah, definitely.
But if you're not having someone that's born for ages, it's just going to be like adults that have outgrown it, sort of thing. And ah, movie and film, Halloween related as well. You know Adam Sandler. Do you like his films?
Yeah.
He's released a new film recently called Hubie Halloween. Okay,
Oh, I've heard about that.
I watched it the other day, and I tell you, it was fucking hilarious.
Is it?
It honestly, it was the funniest film I've seen in a very, very, very long time. Like he plays this bloke who's obviously got the mental age of like a 12-year-old,
Yeah.
and he looks after everyone, but no one appreciates him.
Yeah.
Like everyone sort of hurls abuse at him, throws him shit, and then when it comes to it, he has to basically save them all
Yeah.
from someone that's going around like kidnapping them all, sort of thing. But obviously, I'm not going to say too much. If you want to watch it, it's on Netflix. It's called Hubie Halloween. But yeah, it's definitely a good watch, and I think that's probably going to be it for the movie and TV this week. Because I don't really, unless there's anything you've seen on TV or something like that you want to speak about.
Really?
Not really. No. Do you think? Question. You know, like the government guidelines have said, like, oh, trick or treating's not going to go ahead this year, and
Yeah.
no one's going to listen to that, are they?
Yeah. I can't see it really.
Nah. Leave it
Yeah.
on.
I feel like people
Your mic keeps cutting out a little bit, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know.
annoying.
Yeah, it is a little bit. I think this episode's going to be a bit of a shorter one because we don't have many topics this week.
Especially on like Halloween, because it's quite a.
Yeah, like just go out and
But
enjoy it.
I'm sure we can get something out of it.
This year, Christmas time, I want to film a Halloween special and I want to get a few guests in.
Yeah.
All of us drinking, whatnot. Face cams on or something like that. I mean, me and you don't have face cams at the moment, but
Very easy to get one.
yeah, of course. Like, we'll get some, set up face cam, or unless we somehow manage to meet the guests in person and film an IRL one, something like that. Just a podcast. We'll basically drink, talk about everything, the year and stuff like that. Obviously, a lot's going to be said at Christmas about the year, but
A lot.
yeah, this year's been a bit of a up and down, should I say, for everyone. But yeah, I mean, I've only got a few topics left written down, unless we somehow manage to segue to something else. I don't really know. You know, like this next one I've got. You know, like people who don't really give a fuck about trick or treating.
Yeah.
They just get like a massive bowl of sweets and then dash them outside the house. Like
Yeah.
leave a note saying like take one or something like that.
See?
Were you one of the kids that took one, or did you take the piss and take a fuck ton?
Oh, I would unload the whole bowl straight in my bag.
This, so
I'm
would
funny. I have a funny story about this.
Oh god, go ahead.
I was walking down my road, and there was one outside. Pulled the whole thing in bag.
Yeah.
I walk round the corner, and there's another one.
God.
And this one actually has a sign on it that says "Take one, we're not home," but we thought we'd leave something out.
Yeah.
I fucking unload. Me and my brother stood there unloading the whole thing in our bag, and then like I'm walking off, and there's one left in the bowl, and my brother just picks it up. And some woman comes behind us with her like 2-year-old kid, and she's like, "Oh, you're ungrateful little shits." I'm not. Calm down, love. Go to the shop and fucking buy him some sweets if you're that desperate.
You
Fucking hell.
horrible bastard.
No, that's not horrible. It's just reality, innit? Like, if
What do you mean?
you're gonna get your kids some sweets, just go to the fucking shop.
It's
like
the
deep.
whole point of trick or treating.
Yeah, but she's saying I'm ungrateful. I haven't got the money to go to the shop. She's like fucking 40.
The poor little bastards come out trick or treating and I hope they're getting some sweets. And you and your brother have just fucking ruined that trees by unloading 2 full fucking bowls into your
He's
bag.
not gonna care, is he? He's fucking like 2. Poor lad. If his mum
would
cared
be-
that much, no, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If his mum cared that much, she'd go to the shop and buy him a massive bag of sweets. The joy on his face, he'd rather sit there in front of a TV with a big bag of sweets and going out in the freezing fucking cold dressed up as fucking Spider-Man trying to get some sweets. Put money on it.
Like, one sweet you'd see in your bowl and you'd be really fucking happy for, what would it be?
Hmm. Oh, lemon sherbet.
Ugh, really?
I fucking love them.
Nah, for me it's got to be a Milky Way, you know? Milky
Uh,
Way chocolate. You can't go
I
wrong
thought,
with a
I
Milky
thought you were
Way
about to
chocolate,
say a
bro.
Mars bar then, and I was actually about to end this call right now.
Oscar has disconnected from the Discord
If
call.
you're like Mars bars, nah, I can't.
You don't like
They're
Mars
so
bars
grim.
though.
They're so grim.
You don't like Mars bars at all.
Honestly, what is the point?
Well, mate,
They're BTEC Milky
actually,
Way.
actually leave this call. No, I'm
They're
joking.
BTEC Milky Way. They're not even nice. They're so jank.
Oh, I don't know. It's a mixed opinions. Leave your thoughts in the comments. What you think.
Yeah, that's like bounties. Everyone shits on bounties, but they're actually.
Don't even chat to me about bounties, bruv. You're a dirty, dirty man if you enjoy bounties. I swear on my life right now, we cannot be friends if you enjoy a fucking. Who looks at a bounty? Who the fuck looks at a bounty and goes, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy one of these fucking things? No one, absolutely no one.
Maybe you like a bit of coconut.
They're fucking weird. Who the fuck is coconut with chocolate? Oh my fucking god, I'm so disappointed, Oscar. Oh, my expectations for you were low,
Nah,
but
you were
holy
definitely the
fuck.
cunt who sits there with a tub of fucking sweets. You know this? I think it's celebrations when we're like
Yeah,
the monk.
yeah, yeah.
You're definitely the cunt who sits there and fucking picks out all the caramel ones, you dirty bastard.
What, and eats them first?
Yeah,
I'm fucking doing all.
that is grim. That is grim.
Bruv, the Galaxy, the Galaxy? The
If you're
Caramel
not-
Galaxies,
nah,
bruv.
don't even chat to me. If you're not sat there eating all the Malteser ones first, you're wrong.
Wait, Maltesers are banging, you know? I
Exactly.
can't lie, I've got a lovely box of Maltesers sat in my fridge right now, and I tell you what, as soon as we got off of this shoot, they are getting fucking chowed down. I shit you not. I'm going to enjoy every single last mucking Malteser in that box.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like ads and stuff like you get around Halloween time. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, if you're a male and you're sort of a teenager, you've been on the hub, and if you know what I mean by the hub, then you know what I mean. Don't give me that bollocks. You spend 90% of your fucking life on that
No, I haven't.
website.
On my mother's life, I've not.
You've not been on the hub recently,
I haven't in ages, mate.
really?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Fair fucking play. You know what? I'm gonna get a silver medal. I'm gonna get a gold medal awarded to you, and I'm gonna get it sent over to your house
Yeah, love
ASAP.
that. Love that.
All right.
Yeah.
But you know, like targeted ads and stuff, or like ads and actually,
Yeah,
you know about targeted ads.
I get a lot of targeted ads on pretty much everything now. Ever since I've been
Looking at
interesting.
military and stuff.
joining the Royal Marines, yeah. It's been
Yeah. No,
very
'cause-
heavily targeted. Like I can go on my Instagram, and scroll down one post, and it would be fucking right in my face. Just
Let's
there.
have a look. I'm gonna go onto my Instagram right now. You go onto yours as well on your
I'm gonna
phone.
do that right now.
I'll
See
tell
how
you.
many-
I'll tell you what the first ad that I get is for. Okay, where is it? Look, this is fucked up. So, I was looking the other day because obviously Stormzy's new song came out, the one that he done the music video for in Watch Dogs Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rainfall. So I was
Yeah.
googling Watch Dogs Legion on Xbox. I shit you
Yeah.
not. The first ad that comes up, Watch Dogs Legion for the Xbox Series X.
I open mine,
Yeah.
and it is a Royal Marines thing.
No, is it actually?
Yeah, it's literally like I don't know how to explain it.
Is it like one of them ones that says like it's one of them like weird
It's
ones?
There's a guy stood in the jungle.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it.
Yeah.
He just stood there, fucking
Is it the one that you put on
face
your?
covered in camo.
Is this the one that you put on your Snapchat the other day
Could have been.
on your private story? I think
Yeah,
it
it
might have
could have
been with the caption "We love targeted ads over here."
See, speaking of
What? Are we
Royal
talking
Marines,
about this
you
now?
know, Gordon Ramsay's son became a Royal Marine the other day.
Did he?
Yeah,
More power to him. More power fucking to him.
it's
Uh,
hard.
You know? Do you know Tristan? Like Alfie's mate and that, Tristan Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going into. I think it's the Marines that he's going into.
Isn't it? I thought that was Max.
No. I think Tristan's going into it as well because
Oh, mad.
Tristan's deployment, like to start in the fucking Marines, has been delayed because he busted his leg.
Yeah.
Because he busted his leg. But I mean, look on the bright. He got to spend his 18th here.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's probably a good thing. It would have sort of sucked if he went out there and then had his 18th.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not with friends and family. They all sent him like a little video message.
Yeah.
And it was like a 15-minute video, and I sat watching it, and I was like, it was a really nice message.
Mm.
But I think unless you've got any other topics to cover for this week, I'm sort of at a bit of a loose end. Yeah, let me just have a look through the notes, see if there's anything that I missed.
I was gonna say about you know, when you go
Carry
on YouTube and stuff. You know, there's a lot of reaction videos on them, and it's like top 10 ghost sightings and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like the ones in like the offices and shit where like the monitors start like flickering and stuff.
Yeah, nah, I think it's all fake.
I do believe it's fake because there could just be
Sort of
like there could be some bloke on the other side of a door just fucking pulling the door handle.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
like,
don't know.
and it's so obvious. Like, it's so easy. Like green
thing
screens
is-
nowadays.
Yeah, that's very true. You could do a lot with editing as well. Like there's
Yeah, 100%.
insane amount.
Editing's fucking mental. The power of editing is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Like, I obviously no one's ever gonna know if there's ghosts exist or.
Yeah, no one's ever going to find out if it's real or not.
Yeah, so
It's all going to be a conspiracy.
Yeah, you can't say it's not real because you don't know.
Exactly. Same as aliens.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, as I said last week, I'm a firm believer that aliens exist.
Yeah, of course.
There's too many things that point directly at no explanation.
No?
And I think it's aliens. Like Paul.
Paul. Oh, that's a great film. I love that
Mate,
film.
if I met Paul, I would be fucking gassed. He is top geezer.
What do you think? Like, you know, when we were talking about Xbox and stuff. You know
Yeah.
you know the game Cyberpunk, the one that was
Yeah.
going to come out 2077 or whatever.
One that
it's
has
called.
Keanu Reeves in it.
Yeah, because it was meant to be released April 16th.
Yeah, and they fucking chopped
Then
it
it
back
got
ages.
then it was like September 20th.
Then it chopped again.
Then it was like October 23rd. And now it's been moved. No, not October 23rd. Wait, what's the next month? November, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. October 23rd, and now it's been moved to November 16th. Do you reckon it'll be out this year? Personally, I don't. I reckon they're going to delay it again.
I don't know. I think it might.
Unless they
It's just
play
hard to tell, 'cause
unless they
I
play
think,
it smart and release it just before Christmas.
I think what they did was because obviously Cold War comes out
Mm.
on
13th, we have like
yeah
15 days until it comes out.
yeah. So I think if they bring it out around then, obviously it's a really like highly anticipated game.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the hype for Cyberpunk could be taken by Cold War if they try and compete against it.
Yeah,
But then,
they wouldn't be able to do nothing against it.
but then it could go the other way where people have been waiting for it so long, and then obviously, but I just think if they try and combat against new Call of Duty, which everyone's fucking like
Call of Duty
excited
wins.
about.
Call of Duty wins
like,
every
most,
time.
literally most downloaded beta in gaming history. Like
Yeah, it's fucking
I
mental.
do not think it's a smart idea to bring your game out at the same time as that.
No
because
way.
It will get blown out of the water.
I tell you what, I'm not looking forward to when Cold War when like obviously we've both downloaded it.
Yeah.
So obviously mine will automatically download at midnight, and because
Yeah.
you've not pre-ordered it yet, have you?
I'm thinking about doing it.
Go on, you've got to. Because look at it this way.
We'll
It'll
see
s-
what happens next week.
Yeah, it will start downloading
see
at
that.
midnight. Then obviously I'll wake up, not got work, jump straight on it if I've not got plans.
Does it not already download?
Oh shit! Yeah, I've already got it downloaded.
I say.
I've just remembered. So yeah, I've already got the game downloaded. So as soon as that clock hits midnight, actually
on
it
it.
won't be midnight, will it? It'll be 4 o'clock in the morning because
Oh
it'll be
yeah,
US
yeah,
times.
Yeah.
It'll be US time, so it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be on that, playing the campaign.
First thing I'll be doing is campaign, yeah.
And I think me and you will end up sitting in a Discord call and doing it. Because
Reznov, isn't it?
yeah, so do I.
And we've drifted off topic a lot, but I do not give a shit 'cause we're just talking about good things.
We have drifted off topic, but
Who cares?
that's the whole fun of a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, what you want.
Yeah, realistically, and I did say at the beginning of the last one, the podcast for pretty much anything.
Exact.
We were going to call it the chat. We were going to call
Same-
it the chat
same
shit show,
tone. Yeah.
but for copyright reasons, we couldn't. But in
I
other
would
news,
probably get slated
in other news,
on YouTube.
yeah. In other news, we now own the trademark for Modern Standards.
Uh,
Paid for it, so if anyone comes and tries to take the name, I will be suing you.
Money!
Money!
We love money!
We love money over here. Anyway, I think like we have hit our half an hour mark. That has gone actually quite quickly.
Has. Yeah.
Sorry, this has been a bit of a weird one.
Fuck.
It's been a bit of a weird one. What the fuck is going on?
Just knocked my keys off my desk. I apologise about that.
Anyone that's got your volume at maximum, I do apologise.
Yeah, you really fuck.
But yeah, I think that's all we got time for this week, to be honest.
Good.
Yeah, this week has been a bit all over the place because obviously we've been quite busy. This was the only day that we could really get filming in.
Yeah.
We were planning on getting multiple episodes in, but it's 1:30 in the morning. We've been busy all day.
A lot of.
And we've got things coming up over the next few days that we can't really take. We can't stop and take time off to film
Definitely.
episodes of the podcast. But if this does blow up, then obviously we can set days to record and whatnot.
We're going to try and keep it weekly, but if we are
Yeah.
we're genuinely busy. Like I fish a lot. I've got a match this weekend, quite an important one. So
And I've
obviously
got
that takes
and I've got,
priority
people,
over it.
I've got people coming around and spend time with people. That takes priority.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it gets to the point where we do get bigger and stuff, we
And
will.
of course, if
carry
we
on.
have our tight knit little community, then obviously
Yeah.
we're still going to make stuff for you guys. But
Yeah, and what I want to do is I want to start editing them so we get best bits of the podcast. So we edit like 3-minute
Yeah.
clips of the podcast and we slap them on the channel, like funniest moments
any
or
funny moments or
or
stuff
serious
like
moments that I feel should have an own separate video
that. Yeah.
based off of like what's been said in the podcast and stuff like this. In the next episode, I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about SARS in this episode.
Yeah,
Because obviously
especially with it being
Halloween.
Halloween themed and everything.
So I want to film an episode soon, preferably this. It won't be today. Might film it tomorrow because I think me and you have got a couple of hours tomorrow.
Yeah,
where we're both not doing anything. So if we can get an episode filmed tomorrow, then we should be okay. Yeah, we will have a guest soon. We were meant to have one this week, but obviously me and Oscar, we're busy. And the day that the guest was coming, we were busy and we couldn't.
But we'll be coming soon.
Hopefully soon. Yeah, just keep your eye out and make sure you follow the socials and stuff. It will be in all the links for the socials, mine, Oscar's, and the Modern Standards account will all be in the description of this video. But from me, Nap, and from Oscar, thank you for listening and watching this week's episode of the Modern Standards podcast, the Halloween special. I hope you all have had or have an amazing evening on Halloween. And even if you're watching this and it's mid-September, or you're listening to this in January,
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Or but make sure you share it, your friends, family, all sorts. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, put post notifications on so you never miss an episode. Thank you very much for listening. I've been Nap, that's been Oscar. We will see you next week.